That's your single leg angled row. A move that might need a little bit more practice, the alternating pendulum swing. Check these guys out. The arms are straight and their body is leaning forward slightly. Feet just under hips, and from this position, left arm up, right arm down. There's an alternating swinging action. So check these guys. Keeping their arms straight from start to finish of the movement. Brace the core. It's going to help with this movement a lot. Squeeze the glutes. That's also going to help with this movement. Great job, just a few more. Check how these guys are on the balls of their feet as well. Good job, give that one a go. Here we have the rotating pendulum swing. Just like that last move, but this time we turn the other way. Feet hip distance apart, arms straight out in front of you, probably towards shoulder level. From here, we're going to add a little bit of rotation to this movement. So check these guys. Add a little bit of rotation and turn their whole torso to one side. Bring your arms back together and then change to the other side. So you can see how their whole body kind of turns, their torso turns, keeping a nice strong core and soften your knees. Good, try a few more. See if you can straighten your arms at the bottom. Good, one more on each side. That's your rotating pendulum swing. Let's move on to some arm exercises. Here we have the tricep dip. Before you go, you may have noticed that the handles have been adjusted just below hip level, so the arms become straight. Also, the straps have also been widened. This will stop the strap cutting into your arms. Okay? Let's perform this exercise. Feet hip distance apart like these guys. All you're aiming to do is sit the hips back and bend your elbows. This will perform the tricep dip. Push yourself back up and bring yourself back down. You want to aim for your knees and elbows to come to about 90 degrees when you execute this movement. Great job. Shoulders pulled back. Fantastic. That's your tricep dip. Now we have the alternating bicep curl. Just like the bicep curl we've seen earlier, this time with a little bit of an adaptation. So take a look at these guys. From this position, feet hip width apart, lean back slightly. Arms straight out in front of you with the palms facing down. This time, instead of both arms, you're going to alternate. So this time, one arm comes up and the other one comes straight. Return back to center, repeat that again. Your elbow, probably towards shoulder level, which brings the fist towards your ear level. Good. Soft knees for a nice strong base. Fantastic. That's your alternating bicep curl. Next up, progression from a squat. We have the squat rotation. Okay, from this position, all you're aiming to do is sit back into a squat. So sit your hips back, bend your knees. Now as you stand, you're going to add a little bit of rotation. So keep your arms straight, take the strap above you, bring it back to center, and then repeat the sequence, but change sides. So check the knees, stay in line with the toes. And a common fault for this move is for the knees to buckle in. So just double check that the knees are in line with the toes. Great job, just a few more repetitions. One more of those for me. So that's the progression from the squat, leads you to the squat rotation. Let's continue with some leg exercises. We call this one the hamstring drag. Just like the last time when we did alternating legs, this time we use double legs. Lie down in this position, aiming to lift the hips from the floor. Now from that position, squeeze your glutes, brace your core, and maybe put your hands to the floor for a little bit of support. Extend your legs out and bring your knees back in, probably towards hip level, and then repeat the sequence. Out, back in. Try a few more repetitions of that. And what I want you to try and do is lift your hips a little bit higher. Good, that's gonna work the glutes more and the muscles in the backs of your legs. Great job. 2 more. Fantastic. That's your hamstring drag. Okay, staying with the legs, we're gonna be lying down on the floor for this next exercise. It's called the hip bridge. From this position, your aim is to keep your knees at 90 degrees. Lift your hips up in the air as high as you can so your knees are in line with your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes and then lower the hips down. And see if you can just hover the hips off the floor. Try that again. Up and then down. Nice and slow. Try that again. So brace your core and really use your glutes, right, to push your hips up. Fantastic. That's your hip bridge.